Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Camavinga.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Koundé. Guti. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram. Now he's off and running.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Van Bommel. Tries to play it through. He's through here. Morientes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yaya Toure. Now Van Bommel. He's having a go! It's... oh, what has happened here? Ball swung in. Araujo can get it clear. Koundé. And it's Modric. Araujo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Balde. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Puyol. Thuram. Here's Cannavaro. Yaya Toure. And it's Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Koundé. Threads one in. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Cannavaro. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Camavinga. Now it's Lewandowski. Triol. Van Bommel. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Here's Guti. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rudiger. Camavinga and Balde. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Bellingham plays it in. Cleared away. Iniesta. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Raul. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's going for goal! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Chasing after it. And he welcomes it in. There's a goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 51.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Griezmann. El dorsal
Koundé.
7. Hazard.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Ronaldinho. Now it's Raul. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Rashford. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
3-all. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now here's the rises! So close to drawing level.
Rashford was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shoots! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So
El
this to
dorsal
pull
20
level.
será sustituido por el dorsal 15. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, crossbar! Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance to deliver. Keeper's dealt with that. Not the most accurate pass. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's Rashford! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
5 minutes left on the clock. He's found the way through. There's the delivery. He's a sharp little ball here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, there's a probing ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Board
descuento.
shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Turan. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong. Looking for the run. Arda Güler. An instinctive delivery. Oh, important interception. And time is up. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Está abierta.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's a player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level.
He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Bommel really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Raul. And the cutback. This looks great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho plays it short. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in. Corner number 3 coming up. Ronaldinho with the short one. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Yaya. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! He really is something!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a cute ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He'll have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now he's got space here. Puyol gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Not the most convincing of passes. approaching the half-hour mark. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he... Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Thuram. Guti. Yaya Toure. Valverde spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Morientes. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's going for goal! Quality ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Valverde. That's the keeper's ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Thuram with the clearance. Loom is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Raul. And he thumps it clear. And that has left him in a heap. Time and again they are repelled. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cannavaro. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there's the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries a shot! And it's good. Shot at goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Guti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Valverde. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's gone looking for safety. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cannavaro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Guti. That's rather hopeful. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Roll. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good read, needed to be. Forward it goes. Dink through. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that is a little undercooked. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's going to be another throw. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? He's onside! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Not the most accurate pass. Driving, takes a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
He'll have their second corner now.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal 9. Morientes. El dorsal 7. Iniesta. El dorsal 17. Van Bommel. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 11. El dorsal
And he
15.
shoots! And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Turan. Oh, that's a key interception. Nielsen. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Loom has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. He's in space and looking for options. Turns and goes back. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should...
Ronaldinho! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Can he get it through? Now it's Lewandowski. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Turan. That's a sharp pass. And smartly reclaimed. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Applies the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Nedved. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious.
Face to face, real chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Here comes the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Turan. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a throw. Triol. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That has been slung wide. Cannavaro. Nesta. Rijkaard. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass somewhat off target. Burgess. No way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Iniesta. And he's let fly! Strong running down that left flank. Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's well spotted. Front-footed pressing going on here. Morocco looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Morocco do have a chance to counter here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great defending, strong and determined. Iniesta has created one goal already. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's lofted through here. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez takes a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's half-time here. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Morocco certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Morocco in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Suta. Pressure coming in from all directions. A corner it is then. They've played it short. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A case now of complete control. That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Morocco are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's forced to go back. Lobbed in behind. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. There's no flag! And he's taking no chances there. Opts to play it back. Rijkaard. Nedved. Cleared without hesitation. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Tevez. It's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Burgess. Distributed tidily. He's got away. Challenged, foul, and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 19, Suarez. Number 7, Iniesta. Number 32, Tevez. Coming on the field, number 9, Rooney. Number 22, Zico. Number 14, Dembele.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Ronaldinho taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then he's doing the right thing.
Number 24.
Check deals with that, nice and simple.
Number 23, Guti.
Zico. Aimed beyond the defence. Krustic. And Suta. Krustic. And that's another good win of the ball. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Morocco are almost home and dry now. Played towards the other side. Lecky. Knocks it into space. Lecky picks it up out wide. Guti. Oh, it's Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rooney is on his... And the finish! It's there! just cruising! They are cruising! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Suter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Spread out to the left. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lecky. Oh, important interception. Van Bommel. Not the most accurate pass. Elects to cross. And he was alert to it. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively.
Lee Kang-in! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Oh, just skips past his man. Lee Kang-in. And smartly reclaimed. Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Opts for safety. Eric Garcia gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think his running power and his pace is going to make him a tremendous asset. He'll always be looking for the overlap, and if his new teammates can get on the same wavelength as him, then we could be in for watching something special grow.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That has been cut short. Onana. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Levin. It's Lewandowski!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Morocco! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Rafa Silva really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Rafa Silva.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's picked his way through. Backward it goes. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got...
Kachu! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Morocco with the corner, they're first. Kukchu with the short one. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Onana tries to pass it through.
South Korea really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Eric Garcia. Howson. That's headed upfield. Lee Kang-in.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Eric Garcia makes the interception. Great vision. And he plays one through. Osimhen. Rafa Silva. He's having a shot! Goal! Morocco! And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Knocks it into space. Osimhen is onto this. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. So much time and space here. And this is... goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Skriniar. Now Howson.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a good ball out wide. Lee Kang-in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Please welcome to the field.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Morocco are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Rafa Silva. And here's Osimhen. Son Heung-min. That's gone loose. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Lewandowski. And that's a dangerous ball. They're urging him to shoot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kukçu. Onana takes the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rafa Silva shoots! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And here's Rafa Silva. Goes for the shot! Fantastic from Rafa Silva! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away.
The goal scorer for Morocco.
They forced the error
After
and
58
extracted the
minutes
maximum punishment.
Number
Well, a little more
27.
decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Onana. Howson. And it's Amadou Onana. Rafa Silva, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Well, played right into his path. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Osimhen. Onana has created 1 goal already. This could be a South Korean counter-attack. And he's forced to go back. Kim Min-jae. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 11, Hwang Hee-chan. Number 18, Lee Kang-in. Coming on the field, number 23, number 19. Substitution. Substitution in progress.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played into space out wide. Great chance! Dembele. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Kim Min-jae. That's a smartly directed ball. Yaya Toure. Always onto this. And just the goalkeeper to beat. And Del Piero! Oh, it's hit the post!
There will be 3 minutes
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Spread out to the left. What a throw in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Son Heung-min. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific,